ओ तेरे आगे तो चांद लगे फर्जी, ओ तू ये माने या ना माने तेरी मर्जी। ओ बिल्ली बिल्ली अख गोरीए, ओ दिन दी मुंडे अनपट गोरीए, तेरे पिछे फिरन कमारे।
Oh, nice. Thank you so much. Welcome to CNN News 18, Sukhbir.
Thank you so very much, Ji Vishal. I'm very happy to be on your show.
Likewise, sir. Sukhbir, that was, of course, your latest song, Billi Billi, which is that foot
Yes.
tapping number from the film Kisi Ka Bhai Kisi Ki Jaan, starring Salman Khan, that will put everyone on groove. Would you agree when I say this? Everyone in Bollywood wants Sukhbir and the magic of his music for their films.
Uh, I think I would want to agree with you, but Abhi, I haven't done a lot of Bollywood work. Uh, the ones that I've done so far is probably remakes of my older songs, and this is the first sort of a brand new composition stroke musical song that I've joined hands with Salman, and hopefully many more. Looking forward to many more projects.
So, what was Salman Khan's reaction when he heard the song for the first time?
I think it was an instant love for the song because I didn't hear normally जब samples भेजती हैं तो there is always इसमें थोड़ा ऐसे कर दो इसमें ऐसे कर दो so this seemed like it was an instant like the only change that they wanted it was originally a whole fully Punjabi song and he requested कि अगर हम कुछ lyrics इसको हिंदी में करें so मैंने थोड़ा insist किया कि I insisted that let's have at least the chorus in Punjabi. It's the essence of the song. It goes very well with the beats as well. But his slight argument was let's try and approach a wider audience with the Hindi language, which I agree with him. I think it was a fair choice.
So, then what was it like creating this song? What was the music process like?
So this song actually has been with me for quite a while. I've had it for a couple of years. And it had a different version, as I said. And then Salman he had asked for a wedding song, कि थोड़ा wedding type चाहिए, Punjabi feel का गाना मिले. So I sent him three songs, and coincidentally, he liked all three of them. So मैंने चौथा गाना भेजा ही नहीं था. So I just sent him three songs, and he liked all three. And so Billi Billi is first of the three, and the
What
other
are the
two
other two were
songs.
like?
The other two songs, they're also a Punjabi feel. Unfortunately, I can't announce them right now. So we've kind of combined both the songs and made one. And because the film had that much of space, so accordingly, he wanted both the songs to be incorporated. So which I worked on, and we made it happen. But then Billy Billy was the one he wanted to release first, so we worked on that. And but first time that I've worked with Salman, and very proactive. I did not expect him to be so hands-on, calling me directly कि bro ये थोड़ा change करना है इसमें हम intro बढ़ा रहे हैं because my song didn't have much of an intro. It started with my vocals straight away.
Yeah.
And he said नहीं नहीं थोड़ा इसको ना intro चाहिए because वो story हम थोड़ा build कर रहे हैं. We're building it up and it has to lead up to the intro. So there's a lot of to and fro, and I love the interaction. It's just that it's from an artist to an artist. He knows what he's doing. It's not that he's depending on anyone, and he's speaking to me directly, and I just love that vibe.
The energy of the song itself is an assurance that everyone, or it will bring everyone on the dance floor. But do you think this song has a potential to pull the audiences to the theaters?
Yes, absolutely. I'm very confident. I think the added advantage is probably Punjabi beats are a universally accepted rhythm, which anyone who listens to them starts dancing. So it has all the hallmarks and all the essence of a song that will pull you to the dance floor. I personally am very confident about it, and the fact that we're getting a good response is also endorsing the fact that yes, we are on the right path. Ultimately, the audience decides what's going to work and not. So the indication is very positive, very encouraging.
The good part is that this is not another recreation of your previous hits like Soda Khara Khara or Ish Tera Darbawe. Both of these songs were already very big hit. We actually grown up listening to these songs and we felt why are they reproducing or recreating this song? Do you also sometimes feel that I can offer more and I have a lot of music to give?
Yes, 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 absolutely. I mean, there's so much new product that we have, and but then sometimes the thing is, it's not our choice. I do. pitch brand new songs always. मैंने कभी पुराना गाना pitch ही नहीं किया कि इसको वापस बना के हम करते हैं. It's I think maybe the trend has been कि an older song which now you remake it and it kind of connects with the younger generation. And as an artist, I've seen that while performing on stage as well. Like Soda Kara Kara, if it was connecting to the 90s era, and now I can see teenagers, when I perform at weddings and concerts, that they know the words. So that's I think it's just sustainability of an older song. And you always have the choice of listening to the original track, or you can listen to this one. And then the streaming numbers show you that the remake is more popular than the original. So yes, you are on the right path. You are giving it a new life, but there's no shortage of brand new songs. Billi Billi Ak is a very good example. Okay, brand new songs can also work equally well. पुराने गाने तो है ही, ये नए गाने हैं, so it's a fresh sound. It's something new for the audience.
In one of your previous interviews, you said that in Bollywood, everyone promises you a song. Would you please like to talk to us about it and about this displeasure of yours about Bollywood?
So when you meet people, initially back in the day when I used to get very excited कि उन्होंने बोला "हाँ, हम फिल्म बना रहे हैं, आ जाओ बॉलीवुड गाना दो." And bro, ये गाना तो hit है. This is definitely in the film, and you get so excited. And then finally, when the film comes out, your song is not there. It was like a lot of disappointments. But then you realize, okay, when you understand what's going on. For example, uh, even with Salman back in his film Kick, so he had asked for a couple of tracks which I pitched. Yo-Yo Honey Singh had pitched. Mika Singh had pitched. Many other. So for one song, one scenario in one film, they have so many options, and which is fair enough because they want to filter out and get the right song for the right situation, which is understandable. But you are made to believe that this is it. So I guess there, when it doesn't happen, there is some disappointment. But now, having learned, uh, I don't get very excited. I work on the songs and we see how far it goes. और जब release होता है, then you get excited. हाँ, चलो, अभी finally, it's reached, where you anticipated.
So, क्या हुआ उन गानों का? What happened to those songs that you have given to these filmmakers?
Um, so I have a huge library, so the songs are still lying there, and I actively, well, to be very honest, back in the day, I wasn't actively pitching to films. It's the producers or the like. Akshay is a good friend, and he would come and ask me, "मैं film बना रहा हूँ, एक ऐसा scene है, एक गाना चाहिए." So you pitch, and I know everybody else is pitching, so they have a lot of options, which is fair enough. That's how the industry works. I didn't understand it then, but now I have a clearer sort of perspective on it.
Sukhbir, you of course operate out of Dubai. Do you think this is a different Bollywood than when you started your career? And do you think if you were operating out of Mumbai, it would have made a difference? Do you think so?
I think maybe back in the day, if you go with Jo Dikhta Hai Bikhta Hai, if you're rubbing shoulders with everybody, you're more accessible. Yes, I would agree back in the day, and back in the day, I think yes, things. Going back to the first part of the question is things were different. I think it was
Certainly.
very customary to have one music director doing the entire film, and now the things have changed. They go per song. कि एक गाना मिल जाए for this situation does not matter कि कहाँ से आया है. It fits the bill, sort of thing. So now we have probably more opportunities. Not just me. I think you can see many new names coming in,
Yeah.
which is very encouraging. I think everybody needs to have an equal opportunity to showcase their talent, and it's nice to be a part of in the pool amongst all these talented, amazingly talented people.
Sukhbir, your songs, or most of the Punjabi songs, not just find audiences within North Indian, but also among non-Punjabis, like Tamilian, Bengalis, among others. People who are not aware of the language or about the culture. Then what is it about Punjabi music that you think actually establishes a connection with everyone?
I think primarily when I talk to the our core audience as well, the general feedback is it's full of positivity. it wants you to get up and dance and just express yourself, because music is all about emotions. And Punjabi music happens to be, well, majority of the Punjabi music happens to be a very positive nature, as I said earlier. So I think that's what connects deeply. It's not the language, it's the whole package. And it's not just for Punjabi music. For example, recently there was a song from Sri Lanka, Manike Make Hete. Nobody understood a word, including myself. I loved the track. There was an emotional connect. It's just the way she sang, her voice, just brilliantly done. So it just goes to tell you that it's not there's a lot more happening than the language, what the language of the song is saying.
No, because
There's
even
something
if you see
underneath. There's
AP
emotions.
Dylan song, if you see today youngsters are dancing on AP Dylan song, and
Abs-
100% a lot of the people doesn't even know the meaning of the words.
I hear that a lot कि यार कुछ समझ में नहीं आता पर अच्छा बड़ा लग रहा है. When I talk to the youngsters कि what do you like in it? They said it's the vibe, man. It's just that he's got a perfect balance of Punjabi melody, Punjabi lyrics with a very Western sort of a touch, with a modern day touch which we grew up to. So it connects our culture to our exposure to modern music. So he's found that perfect balance. So which is very refreshing to hear. So sometimes we get too traditional, we get too modern, and he's just right there where it needs to be for today's generation.
But the other song which find the connection with today's generation in every generation is your song Ish Tera Tadpa Hai. Would you please like to give us few lines of that song?
Absolutely. ਉਹ ਤਾਰੇ ਗਿਣ ਗਿਣ ਯਾਦ ਤੇਰੀ ਮੈਂ ਤਾਂ ਜਾਗਾ ਰਾਤਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਰੋਕ ਨਾ ਪਾਵਾਂ ਅੱਖੀਆਂ ਵਿੱਚੋਂ ਗਮ ਦੀਆਂ ਬਰਸਾਤਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਓ ਹੋ 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 ਇਸ਼ਕ ਤੇਰਾ ਤੜਪਾਵੇ.
Oh, nice. This will never get old. But Sukhbir, you have completed close to 30 years in the music industry. How do you see the evolution of Sukhbir's music? Are there things that you think you would have done differently, or you have incorporated in your music? Because you are familiar with other genres, because you've grown up in Kenya, you know Afrobeat, you know UK pop music, you know reggae.
Absolutely. I mean, we keep experimenting. Having lived in Dubai as well, you get influenced by the local environment you're in. So Arabic music has been playing a major role in my current influences. So you you experiment. I mean, that's what it is. You experiment, and that's what, for example, AP Dylan would have done. You mentioned him. So एक गाना release करके देखते हैं, and its acceptability. Back in the day when we released a song, Punjabi Munde, I had a very Western look with a very traditional stroke. It got accepted. I didn't know how audiences would react. So you have to wait and see how people accept that. So we love experimenting. That's what I do with sounds, with genres, with so yes, you'll hear some different sounds coming up very very soon. I love Spanish music a lot. The Spanish guitar. So I've been experimenting a lot with that. So coming with a Latin version of my older songs as well. So just an album, so people to give them a refreshing sound with songs that they're familiar with. And that's one genre that I've worked with. And secondly, a very slow and lounge version of the same songs. So people who probably have had a heavy night and they don't want to dance, but they want to listen to songs in a chilled out version. So I love this new genre as well. It's a lounge, relaxed, calm. Oh ho. आप सुन सकते हैं. You can't dance to it, but you can listen to it and just kind of just bob your head with it. For example, if it's Soda Karakara, the original tempo was 145 beats per BPM. Uh, Dil dena, dil lena, soda khara khara. So everyone's used to like this tempo where it's like maddening. So if you just tone it down and Dil dena, dil lena, soda khara khara. So that this tempo with a very chilled out guitar, saxophone playing, and so surprisingly, the result has been very, very good. I'm very happy about it. So hopefully, maybe we can do a Billi Billi as well in a relaxed, loungy way. So I've visited many lounges are very popular nowadays where people just sitting and not dancing but listening to music. Having grown up in Dubai, it's very popular there. And so that's the space I was looking at. And I recorded some stuff and got the DJ to play. And, instantly I was watching that, you know, you
People
know that
enjoy it.
people are vibing with it but when their body starts moving involuntarily. So you can see there's something there.
Like a
So
lo-fi.
looking forward to that. Yeah.
Dhillon,
Yes, absolutely.
do you also listen to other singers? And which are the other Punjabi singers that have impressed you lately? Whose songs are there on your playlist?
So absolutely, they're all friends. I haven't met AP Dillon yet, but I really, really like his music. Guru Randava, Diljit Dosanjh, Mika Baji, of course, I know him from a very, very long time. So these are the artists that I'm currently listening to. And if you go back in the day, the UK Bhangra scene was very big and very big in the influences in my music. Bands like DCS, Sahota, there's Malkeet Singh, to mention a few.
You also said if there will be a biopic made on you, you want Ranveer Singh to play Sukhbir Singh on the big screen. Have you told this to Ranveer Singh?
Yeah, every time I meet him, I said, "Jab banaunga to you have to play." So we're good friends, and he surprisingly knows the words to my oldest songs. The very first time I met him, and he just started singing Nachle Soni, which is a song not very frequently requested. This is not one of my very popular songs, but he knew the words to that, and he sang that, and he said, "You don't know how excited I'm going to be. मैं घर जाके मेरी मम्मी को बताऊंगा कि मैं आज सुखबीर को मिला." So we have that sort of a vibe, and yes, I have told him. So hopefully, अगर कभी बनेगा, तो I would love him to play me. He's such a versatile personality.
And finally, North India will be celebrating the festival of Vaishakhi in a couple of weeks from now. How do you celebrate this festival? And is there a song that you like to sing for your fans, those who will be celebrating Vaishakhi?
Yeah, absolutely. Our celebration normally, Vaisakhi time, I'm working. If I'm not working, if I'm at home, so it's customary for us to go to the Gurudwara and go and offer our prayers, um, and have langar at the Gurudwara, which my kids love, my family love. We all love doing that. And uh, if there's a song for Vaisakhi, my dad had written a song which I haven't. It's in one of my albums, but we haven't made a video or released it. And it goes something like, "Balle balle balle dil boliya Punjab da, balle 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 dil boliya Punjab da." It's on those lines, very traditional, or it only has traditional instruments. And I love the fact that my dad wrote it, and hopefully, I think one day I would wish to release it properly with a video and let people experience the authentic Punjabi raw genre that started it all off.
Thank you so much for your time. Here's wishing you
Thank
many more
you.
chartbusters. Thank you so
Thank
much
you.
for your time. All the
No,
best.
thank you.
And in the
Thank you
end,
for
may I
having
please
me.
request you to give us few lines of Soda Khara Khara?
Absolutely. दिल देना दिल लेना दिल देना दिल लेना ऐ सौदा खरा खरा ऐ सौदा खरा खरा ऐ सौदा खरा खरा ऐ सौदा खरा खरा. And this song also my dad had written for me, one of the first songs that he wrote, so very deep emotional connect to this. And I hope you like Billi Billi, and I hope the audiences also like Billi Billi. Thank you so very much for having me on your show. I really appreciate it.
Thank you. Thank you.